The stadium lights burned bright against the dark night sky, but nothing shone brighter than the hopes of millions. From Karachi's chai dabas to Lahore's rooftops, from villages to packed living rooms, Pakistan had stopped breathing for one match. It was Pakistan versus India, T20 World Cup 2026. Not just a game, but a moment that carried history, rivalry, and raw emotion. Green flags waved in the stands as Pakistani fans sang with belief in their hearts. Somewhere in the dugout stood Babar Azam, calm on the outside, stormy within. He knew what this match meant. He had carried expectations before, but tonight the weight felt heavier. India won the toss and chose to bat first. A ripple of anxiety passed through Pakistani supporters. On flat pitches under lights, India batting first was always dangerous. Pakistan's bowlers huddled together, whispering plans, gripping the ball tightly as if it might slip away. The first over was sharp. Shaheen's pace cut through the air, drawing cheers. But India responded like a machine, calculated, fearless, ruthless. Boundaries came, then sixes. Every shot felt like a small wound. Still, Pakistan fought back. A brilliant catch near the boundary lifted spirits. A middle-over collapse gave hope. For a few moments, the crowd believed again. India finished on 178 for 6. A tough target, but not impossible. Pakistan walked out to bat with belief stitched into their jerseys. The opening overs were cautious. Singles, doubles, patience. The crowd roared at every good shot, every clean drive. Then came the first blow. An early wicket fell. Silence followed, the kind that hurts your ears. Another wicket soon after, and suddenly the scoreboard looked less friendly. That's when Babar Azam walked in. The stadium erupted. Chants of his name echoed like prayers. Kids clutched flags tighter, old men leaned closer to screens. Everyone knew, if Pakistan were to win, it had to be him. Babar took his time. A gentle push for a single. A graceful cover drive that reminded everyone why he was loved. For a while it felt like poetry. He steadied the innings, controlled the tempo, whispered calm into chaos. But cricket is cruel. The required run rate climbed quietly, like a shadow stretching longer. India's bowlers tightened their grip. Dot balls piled up. The pressure became visible, not just on the scoreboard, but on faces. Babar tried to accelerate. A bold sweep. A risky lofted shot that landed just short of a fielder. Hearts stopped, then restarted. At the other end, wickets kept falling. With 40 needed off 18 balls, the impossible started to feel real. Babar knew he had to take risks. He stepped out, eyes locked on the bowler, trusting instinct over fear. The shot was clean, too clean. The ball rose, hung in the air for a split second that felt like forever, and landed safely in a fielder's hands. Babar was out. The stadium fell into shock. Some fans stood frozen. Some sat down slowly. Some looked away. Babar walked back, head slightly bowed, not in shame, but in heartbreak. He had tried. He had carried hope. Tonight, it just wasn't enough. Pakistan fought till the end. A few big hits sparked last-minute excitement. Calculators came out, voices rose again, but the gap was too wide. The final ball was bold. Pakistan finished short by 9 runs. India had won. Fireworks lit the sky, but not for Pakistan. In homes across the country, TVs were switched off quietly. Some fans argued, some blamed strategies, some blamed luck. Many just sat in silence, staring at nothing. On the field, Indian players celebrated, while Pakistani players stood together, arms around each other, eyes heavy. Babar looked up at the crowd and raised his hand, a silent apology, a promise unspoken. Cricket analysts would later debate tactics, shot selection, team balance, but fans knew the truth. This loss wasn't about one player, it wasn't about one mistake, it was about pressure. It was about expectation. It was about how fine the line is between glory and heartbreak. That night, Pakistan didn't to win the match, but they didn't to lose their love for cricket either. Kids still picked up bats the next morning. Streets still echoed with taped ball sounds. Hope, bruised but alive, waited for another day. And somewhere Babar Azam trained again, not to erase the loss, but to rise stronger. Because in Pakistan, cricket isn't just a game. It's an emotion,